morning, guys. It is Monday, 6:30 a.m. It's also the first day of my surgery rotation, so let's get ready. I need to be at the hospital at 7:45. I have this huge zit on my forehead. No idea where it came from. I'm gonna put on a little bit of makeup today. I don't typically wear makeup to the hospital, but because it's my first day, I'm trying, to do the whole first impressions. No idea how long this day is supposed to be. Today is just orientation for the surgery rotation at my school. Whenever you start a new rotation, you have like a one-day orientation just to go over, the syllabus and expectations for the rotation. So I think that's really what today is, and like just meeting the different attendings and the program director as well. That helped a little bit with covering up that pimple, but not really. I also can't believe I'm already back at the hospital because I have enjoyed this past week off so much. You guys, I did film. I actually filmed a night and morning routine for exam day last week, and that was supposed to go up, but for some reason all the footage disappeared from my laptop once I imported it, and I was so upset because I was gonna edit all Sunday and try to have that uploaded, and I thought it was also just pretty helpful to see how I get ready and study for my exams, but that got deleted. So last week was my last week of internal medicine, and then you switch. I'm actually quite jealous of some of my friends though, you guys, because some of them, they don't start until another 2 weeks, because certain rotations you start later and you also end earlier. I think it's for psych and family med, and I have psych next, which I'm super duper excited for, because essentially I'm just trying to tell myself I just have to make it until October. Surgery is another 8-week rotation, so I don't even know. I don't know what the date is today, and my Alexa in my bathroom stopped working for some reason. I think it's it's the 25th today. So from August 25th until October, I think it's 13th or something, I'm gonna be in surgery. So for surgery, I'm gonna be on trauma for my first. I honestly don't know if they divide everything by 4 weeks, if I'm gonna do trauma for 4 weeks and then neurosurgery for another 4 weeks, but that is what specialties I have been paired with for the surgery rotation. I think you were able to choose from gen surge, trauma, ortho, neuro. I think they had ENT, and sometimes they have burn available. I think the people who just completed this first rotation block, some people did burn. I was kind of interested in burn and in wound care, but that wasn't an option for me when they sent out the forms and stuff. Personally, you guys, I've never really been into surgery. Throughout my time here in med school, I would say the only time that I've been interested in surgery is probably Mohs, when I did my summer internship in dermatology, and that is when I discovered Mohs surgery, and it's all pretty much inpatient, and it's a mini surgery. It's not it's not anything crazy. You don't put the patients under anesthesia and stuff for Mohs. And I think too, when you're in med school, you should always make sure you have a couple of good friends, because I also decided what subspecialty I wanted to do just by talking to people and kind of getting the vibe for each specialty before I submitted my forms and, you know, before I had to submit and choose what I actually wanted to do in surgery. So it is nice that you do have a little bit, like they give you a little bit of, you know, freedom to make your choice. And then my school also has partnerships across the country. So you can also try to apply to do surgery at another site. Like my school offers a Seattle site, a Chattanooga site. We have sites in Florida, Columbus, Albany, like literally everywhere. So anyways, I only chose trauma and neurosurgery specifically because my friend told me that those were like some of the chillest sub-Is. So I was like, okay, cool. I just need something chill. I think I heard that gen surgery, it's a lot, and I can understand why. It's literally general surgery, and as opposed to something a little bit more specialized, like ENT, for example. Definitely specialized. So I need to pack my bag. I had a little PowerPoint night last night with my friends from school, and I ended up leaving early because, you know, I have to be up early, but still I was tired when I got back. It was kind of like a potluck thing, so I made some buffalo chicken dip for everyone. We had rotel dip, chicken. It was a whole fiasco. Again, it's just very nice to catch up with everyone because, like I said, in my school, we have rotations everywhere. So, you know, we're not all in the classroom. We're not all taking exams anymore like the first 2 years where everyone is still there at school. Now everyone is pretty much scattered. So it was just nice to catch up with everyone and see people. So I need to pack my bag, make some coffee. I was gonna try to eat breakfast here, but I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time because I did decide today that I was gonna park where the shuttle is so I can start saving more money, because parking at the hospital is $10 a day and that adds up so much, and parking is only free at the hospital if you get there before 5:30, which is definitely not happening because I think it's around like probably 6:45, 6:50 right now. Little spritz. Turn up my hair really quick. This is the Baby Bliss Nano Titanium. Okay guys, so one of the first things that I do when I wake up after I'm done getting ready is opening up all of my curtains to let the light in for the morning and to help me try to get somewhat awake before I go into the hospital. And no matter what, you guys, no matter what, I make a cup of coffee before I go into the hospital. I have to have my cup of coffee. I don't know what it is about the caffeine, but it really just saves the day and it allows everyone else to have a good day. And so since this was my first day of surgery, and you know, they say a lot about surgeons, so I was just really nervous. I wanted to dress to impress, and the shirt was really wrinkled. My white coat was really wrinkled, so I just wanted to take a little bit of time to iron it out and press everything out so I looked nice and sharp for the first day in front of all of these surgeons. And I just want to say, you guys, I do not do this every single day. This was solely because it was my orientation. We're back to the voiceover because your girl was running so late and I get the worst anxiety when I for real have to be somewhere at a set time. And once again, surgeons are very strict. And of course, you guys, there's construction going on at the hospital, so I got lost. But luckily, my friend Skylar helped me find the classroom, and that was my outfit for the day. Top was from Zara, pants don't know where, but that was the view of our classroom. And I made a really cute notion that I can get into depth in another video, but we just talked a lot about like expectations, what's going to go on in the rotation, and orientation probably lasted until like 4. I did a little bit more on my notion with cleaning up some of my lecture notes and some of my orientation notes. We have 3 lectures today, so it was actually a kind of tiring day, not gonna lie, but you know, pretty excited. I learned a lot. And then I met up with my friend Danny at a happy hour that was luckily right by my place. And it was a really cute place, cute vibe. And it was so great to catch up with her. And it also just helped me kind of like depressed from that really long day, just talking about surgery and medicine all day. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye. Me and my people be rolling.